In this video, I'm going to build 4 clone trooper bases, each one being twice as big as the previous. This first build is going to be kind of a border patrol type thing. I'm using these 2 clone troopers and this person on a speeder, which I will show you how to build. I'm starting the base by laying down the plates, which will be the foundation of the build. Next, of course, I'm working on the above layer of the ground. Dark bluish gray is, of course, the cobblestone-ish road. And there's a road crossing safety feature. It's called a crosswalk. Now I'm going to build the building, which is probably like the most important part of a clone base, other than maybe clones. Moving on to the smaller details, I'm adding a laser gate so that unwanted vehicles can't pass. In the building, I'm adding some crates. Outside, I'm adding the clone troopers to finish the build. Oh, and this person on a speeder. Next build is going to be set on Geonosis with these minifigures. Since this is going to be twice as big as the last build, I'm starting with the 22 by 32 stud base. I'm going to do my best to build a bunker on the dark bluish gray square in the back, and the rest is going to be terrain with medium nougat and dark orange pieces. This section I'm building now will be the front of the base. It looks pretty armored and has a horizontal opening that people can shoot out of. Now that the roof's on, I'll finish with the minifigures and stuff. Now that this is finished, we'll move to build number 3. For this build, I'm using Commander Cody, some other troopers from the 212th Gunner, Kashyyyk Trooper Officer, some droids, and some other droids. This build is going to be 32 by 44 studs, with dark green and olive green terrain. The base is going to be more complete than the other 2, but still pretty small. I'm also going to make it 2 stories high. For the walls, I'm using some angled pieces to make the shape less boring. Here I'm making pretty cool blast doors I designed with lots of angled plates. I'm using snot bricks to connect it. Now I'm going to work on the next layer of the base. I'm adding more of the smaller indoor details as we get closer to finishing this build. I'm adding the clone troopers. They're defending the base from a few droids that are attacking. This third base is finished, and it is definitely my favorite so far. I really like all the smaller details. I'm using 501st Troopers for the last base, and these other 2 guys. I'm starting by getting out the rest of my larger plates, because this build is going to be the biggest one yet. After placing a lot of the plates in a big rectangle, I'm laying down bricks, which will make the foundation sturdier and give the build some more height. I left this corner open here because I'm adding the hallway from the Dark Trooper attack set. I just haven't used it in a while, and I thought it would fit well with this build. Anyway, I'll be quiet while you watch the rest of the video come together. And now I'm done with the last base, concluding this video.